What's up, traders? Welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I will be doing a live trading session, live analysis and live discussion like we do every trading day, Monday to Friday, before London session and during the London and New York session. So if you are new to the channel today, make sure you stick till the end. If you are already in this channel for some time, you know that how important this live session is going to be. As you have seen, every time we see a clear direction, we sometimes open trades, and that's an amazing moment that we are passing in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So make sure, guys, before I begin this live session, you give a big thumbs up and also smash the like button, smash it, and also subscribe to the channel. So as you can see that we are on gold trade, and the gold is doing exactly as per the plan, as per the analysis. You have seen that. So let's see now what we will do next with the gold. As I love gold trading, as you know that, every one of you. And gold in fact grab liquidity from the bottom, as during yesterday's live session. This is what I mentioned, that gold is likely to come deeper for liquidity grab, and it did that, gold. And then we entered a bull trade, a bullish trade. We bought gold, and now it's running in profit. In fact, all the time that's happened with us. So now let's see what we can add more position on gold if needed. And if you are not on the gold trade, probably we can think of it how we can find another trade. So let me do again full assessment on gold, because today is the last day of trading week, and also it is a crucial day because the month is ending. And as you know that I told many times that first day of trading week and the last day is the most profitable trade for Forex Trading Wizard Academy, and for myself as well. So that's a great day. Today is to enter some good trade, and let's find out how we can see trade. Always before jumping on a trade, the best thing is to look at the market. Okay, it's market is like a, you are, let's say, in a battlefield, that you need to look at first which way is the path of least resistance, so that you can move fast. So let me look at the monthly perspective on gold. Gold on the monthly perspective, this is in fact a long-term bearish market. And from that long-term bearish market, what we have seen, that gold started to push up for a deeper retracement. Now probably you have seen a couple of weeks ago in my weekly Forex forecast exactly where I told gold started to rise up. All these videos on YouTube, you can watch that for your education if you want to be a wizard, so that you can predict the market like with high accuracy. And that's the goal of this Forex Trading Wizard Academy, to create traders, and every day traders is being created from this academy. So let's see now how much retracement it has made on the monthly perspective. You see that I normally repeat the analysis again. This is how that the trader is every day start with a beginner's mindset. That's the first rule that I apply in my trading, pardon me. So always start with a beginner mindset. What does it mean? Let's say when I start my day, I sit on trading desk, I forget everything what I thought, I forget everything what I have analyzed, I forget everything what I have thought and said and thought, and I start as a fresh new day. The reason is, if you want to be a trader, this is how a real trader thinks, because the market is constantly evolving and changing, and in that changing market condition you can't stay rigid. There is always some change. And when I sit on my desk as a new trading day, I think everything as a beginner, and I start from the first doing everything. So I'm doing the same thing so that you can learn from it. You see, this is the monthly price section. There is a strong drop on the monthly perspective. So when a market drops, okay, it deserves a correction. Okay, so what we see that from here there is a drop. Now this is the correction. If we take our Fibonacci from this high to the low, we see that exactly at 38.2% Fibonacci level, which is at the minimum Fibonacci level on the monthly perspective, and we have seen primarily a bounce. Now with that bounce, what we have seen that gold in fact created a candle monthly. What I think that this is 5 days showing on the candle, but in fact it's almost the end of the month, and if we look at the calendar, we see that next week we will find 3 days of this month. What I think that that's not that much significant. This week will tell in fact how gold market might do. What I think that we might see a little bit of upward move, and finally we could see that a monthly close somewhere here. So weekly perspective, you can see that on the weekly the price came to this very important level of support zone, which in fact acted here as a resistance in the past, now has a bounce. Okay, so with that bounce, what I think that this price at least will go to this weekly resistance. One is here, one is around 1779, so 1769, 1779, these are the two very important zones where we could potentially see that gold is bouncing back. So for the time being, we can say that gold highly likely that will continue to go up. And let's look at now daily perspective. Now on the daily, this is the daily candle. You can see clearly there is a big gap opening on the daily. That's the sign that in fact the price is bullish. Now if we apply our strategy in this is our trend following strategy, where we can see that gold in fact highly bullish. Okay, so with that said, daily perspective, there is a daily liquidity gap with a middleman. Okay, so this is a very, very strong middleman, and with that middleman the price has created this candle here which is strongly bullish, followed by there's a gap opening. And what I think that this price highly likely that will travel to this level or to this level. So there is a huge probability for gold to continue to go up. So as a result, as you have seen yesterday, we have closed one trade with partial profit, and once I have found another opportunity, we have entered another buy trade on gold, which is in fact running in profit. Guys, this is the, as I told you, as I promised to this academy is created to create financial freedom for traders, and this is what is my this is how I trade, and I send alert to the students. You can see we again after closing the running profit on gold yesterday, we entered again buy trade, and also we entered an euro CHF trade that we will discuss later. So let's jump onto the chat now, what you guys and girls are up to see. In fact, thank you very much. Irimili, good morning coach and all. Thank you very much, Irimili. Gold please. Yeah, absolutely, thank you very much. Hi there sir. Euro dollar, yeah, look at it. Agnieszka, good morning. Please oil WTI, thank you for the lessons. Greetings from Poland, thank you very much. Anixa, for joining from such a long distance. I really appreciate your presence in this academy. I'll look at it. Absolutely. Good morning coach, thank you very much. Good morning Motherfuck sir. Euro dollar, yeah, we'll look at it. Jim Jones, hello boss, thank you very much. Jim Jones, greeting from Nigeria. Thank you very much, Professor. Awesome. Jim, thank you. Good morning, sir. Thank you very much. Sir, GBP CAD. Yeah, we'll look at GBP CAD. So let's see WTI, what's happening. Okay, WTI looks to me that it is reversing exactly as expected. As I mentioned before, that WTI is likely to go up from here. It is doing its job. The reason is, when you see such a long rejection, this is the 4-hour time frame, you can expect the price to come around half of this long week and then to have a reverse and doing as it is. Guys, as I told you that, guys and girls, this this education you will not find anywhere. So I want you to pay full attention, go for it, everything I'm giving from heart, so that without any thinking that what I will get in return, because in fact at the end of the day we all leave this everything one day. So there is nothing we can take, just only giving is the best way to receiving. So let me look at a full analysis on US oil on the monthly perspective. Guys, what you see that on the monthly, US oil broke the previous monthly high, grabbed the liquidity, and then aggressively dropped in this zone. So what we see that this is the monthly candlestick that has in fact has broken this monthly support zone, back to back to monthly support. And as you can see, there is a wickless candle on the monthly that also has broken. What I think that in my experience and analysis is telling me that US oil might close above this wickless candle. So that means that highly likely US oil will continue to go up. Now looking at the weekly perspective, we see that this is in fact now on the weekly a little bit of contradiction. As you can see, there is a double top with a liquidity grab in it, so that has propelled this price down. Now what I believe that US oil may not be able to drop further without proper retracement or retest of this trend line to the upside, because it has created a double top. Now this is the weekly candle, as you can see, which is closing after 7 hours 15 minutes. What I think that this weekly candle might close as a doji, and the next week we might see an uprise, okay, at least certain level, and then maybe we could see that, which will be in fact a new monthly candle. So basically, if this weekly candle close on US oil as a doji, okay, then what will happen is that monthly candle will come back here and monthly close will go up further to this level. So that means that we could potentially see that on the weekly perspective a doji and the newly green candle to the upside, and that can give us a monthly close in that zone, which in turn, if we look at the lower time frame, we see that US oil in fact is doing that. That is what I told you. Remember that there is a very strong rejection. So when you see this kind of rejection, you can expect the price to come at around half of this rejection path and then to have another rejection, which is in fact a short wick and long wick candle trading strategy. So you can find it on YouTube. Now what I see that, make sure guys you give a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Now what we see in this time frame, US oil creating an inverted head and shoulder in an important zone, giving us a potential bullish setup. And what I think that this price, you see that there is already a middleman has been created, okay, so it's a very important middleman. Now with that middleman, what we see that US oil has created a very strong, now creating a very strong bullish move. So with that bullish move, what we can say that US oil might continue to rise further, highly likely, and that can give us a strong bullish setup on this one. So then how we can enter a trade? Now as you can see, there is already a middleman has been created, and the price, there is a liquidity grab here. You see this bullish engulfer. It is in fact a reversal followed by this middleman, and let's delete all of them. And what I think that US oil might do is, as you can see, double rejection pushing to the upside, middleman, yeah. So keeping stop loss below this low could be a very good trade. If anyone buying US oil, stop loss below this level, a very good place. Even with this profit target, could be a very good high probability trade setup, as the price already has a multiple rejection from this zone. You see there is a rejection here, rejection here. Now all of them in fact creating series of higher low. So in fact this price is pushing high. We might see from this 20 MA another rejection, but finally what I think that it will do something like that. At some point you could see something like that, but finally this price is pushing to the upside. Looking at daily, which is also looking to me that US oil might continue to go up. Even it might go to test this daily 20 period moving average, or at least certain level here that is primarily giving us, for me, is bullish. So let's look at the chart, guys. Hello Varsana, hello, thank you very much. Shanta sir, gold, yeah, look, thank you coach for all your effort. Thank you very much. Thank you all your appreciation and support to this academy. Good morning coach, please can you create an option for us to purchase your product using crypto? Over yes, there is option. You can talk in the live chat. Go to the website and you can find it. What about GBP and ZD? Look at it. Morning trader Boomer, absolutely. Trader Boomer from South Africa. Trader Boomer, thank you very much for joining this live session. Trader Boomer, great trader, thank you very much. Asad, good gold detail analysis, please sir. So let's jump on gold detail analysis. We'll look at again, we looked at it. Now before I proceed to gold analysis, guys, I want to give you a very great news to you. Okay, I know that many of you waiting for me to join this great academy, for your academy to experience being a profitable trader, to learn the strategy and also to receive trade signals. So there is a great discount going on just for limited time Black Friday sale. There is a coupon in the description of this video, and also you can see at the top. You can take that advantage using that coupon to join in lifetime access plan, because you know the enormous value in this academy, including this. Let me show you the product that you will have. So this is our trend following strategy indicator. You can see that it will give you exact buy and sell signal when you need it. So this buy signal, you can see what the trade may do, and this indicator basically our trend following strategy indicator, that basically our trend following strategy translated into a Python script that will give you an access to TradingView or even MetaTrader 4, everything available, including a live chat group where you can have opportunity to interact some of the great traders out there trading in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. And also you'll be learning our strategies regularly. You'll receive the trade signals, the trade alerts that we are sending to our students. Like this one, you see that gold trade is running in profit, and Euro CHF, that trade that we have opened, which is also looking like that going in profit. So let's see now gold, guys. Take that opportunity. It's a great gift. Black Friday sale, only limited time period. So yeah, I'll suggest you to go to the website and join now to become a profitable independent trader. So now let's look at, guys, on gold what it is doing. To me, gold creating at least for short-term bullish move. You can see that this is the candle that has closed on the first session or on gold. If you closely look at, you'll see that this candle is in fact has crossed the previous one's low, and this is what I mentioned yesterday when I was finishing the live streaming, that gold might come back down for a deeper retracement to grab liquidity, and gold did exactly as it is. Now we see that it has a rejection after this doji. Now it is creating another bullish candle. Now this candle is going to close after 1 hour, but what we see that in fact, firstly, there is a huge liquidity grab on gold from here, and then the price, strongly rejected to the upside during the FOMC. You remember that this is what I mentioned when I was on this live session. Now with that double bottom, the price has broken out. Now it has properly tested this previous resistance zone, which is turning support here. Okay, we have seen that. You may not see exactly this horizontal line. Sometimes it's because of the trend. If you look at this, you will see something like that. Okay, so we see the price in fact retested the previous resistance zone here. Okay, so which is turning support here, and from here we have seen that in fact gold started to push up. Now at the same time, if you closely look at, we see that a kind of inverted head and shoulder has been created on gold, that in fact propelling the price to go up, and our target is here. Now why did I put the target here is because at least we can predict the price to move in this zone. There is a doji here. Okay, now keep in mind that doji is very powerful. Now when you see a doji, the price normally this doji act like a magnet with the price to attract the price to a position where the price moves, and the reason is the liquidity. So how you can consider liquid? Keep in mind that, see, if you look at the fish on the water, let's say if you look at transparent water and fish inside the water, what you will see that fish normally move from one place to the other place where they find food, right? So the price is like that. The price normally moves from liquidity to liquidity. Now once you see this is the previous resistance zone, turn support, in fact grab liquidity. This is an order block. This is the order block that I mentioned yesterday. So the big boys found a lot of demand here for buying, and they bought. Now the price will go to a zone where there is liquidity. So another way you can consider is like a building, a floor and ceiling. So the price moves like that. If you take a tennis ball, okay, and what you could see that if you press that ball, all right, you see it is bouncing. Now the price is like that. So once you see the price in a ceiling, you need to wait for either it is bouncing back or it is breaking that top. So if it cannot break the ceiling, highly likely the price will come back down again. On the other hand, if it breaks the ceiling, that ceiling act as a floor. So that is what we called an order block. So that means that previously this zone was an interest for selling. There's a lot of supply. When that zone is broken, that zone act as a demand zone for buying. Okay, so we see that in fact gold has done that. You can see that there is this level previously here acted as a for the sellers. There was a supply zone here, now has broken, acted as a demand zone. Now the big boys bought, we bought with them. Now we are expecting it to go up, and that's the smart trading, always trading with big boys. Okay, in fact they move the market. Okay, so once you know how they act, you copy them, you become them, like that. Okay, so smart trader like this. That's why out of 10, okay, 9 trader, almost 8 to 9 trader lose money, because 9 traders think what they think. One trader there who thinks what other traders are thinking. Okay, so that is how you separate yourself from them, and that's the important part. Okay, so that's why I tell that stay with the environment where there is a trader, so you know that how trader thinks. We all carry the same kind of seeds inside us. So if you stay in an environment where there are a lot of traders, you become a trader. Because in fact, let's say a group of 1,000 or 5,000 people of trader will give you the whole trading community around the world, how they think, and from there you learn in fact how the trader thinks, so you can be that in that environment, so that you can learn how to become a trader on your own. It might be a little time consuming and you might lose a lot of money. So that's why I tell you that become a trader, take action, take action. Okay, so let's jump onto the chat. Okay, Kronal, 24-hour Kronal, no problems. Thank you very much, Barsana. NAS100, please. I really liked how you explain oil. Fantastic detail. Thanks. You, no problems, Barsana. Thank you very much for your appreciation. That's awesome. Simon asked, good morning, coach. Sir, I just watched your video this morning concerning the 5 minutes bullish bearish engulfer. Does the strategy still work? Sir, yeah, absolutely work. The only thing you need to keep in mind is that, Simon, is when you are trading on the 5 minutes, keep in mind where you are doing it from. Like that, you need to think in terms of higher time frame perspective. Always keep in mind is the area of value is very important. Okay, where this bullish candle is or bearish candle is formed. Yeah, make sure everyone, when you try to apply a strategy, you definitely look at the statistics, do a lot of back testing. It's very important. So let me look at, guys, US30. Let me see how it is doing. NASDAQ. Okay, like all those dollar pairs and USDPS, NASDAQ also giving us a bullish move. If I look at monthly on NASDAQ, we see that this is, in fact, we see that this month the price is creating this candle, but we may not see a big move, but at least we can expect further bullish move, as this candle this month is bullish. Looking at the weekly, now looking at weekly, what we see, that NASDAQ, look at the low. Always keep in mind when you look at an uptrending market, always look at the low, look for higher low. Okay, higher low, always keep in mind. So we see that NAS100 on the weekly perspective, it has created a higher low. Okay, so from the weekly support we have seen a bounce. Looking at the daily, now this is the main thing, that as you can see there is a bullish engulfer that I mentioned before, a very strong bullish engulfer on the daily perspective, giving us a potential bullish setup, followed by a bullish engulfer, followed by a narrow doji. Okay, so now what we could see, that what I think that highly likely that the price might respect this level and could see another bounce, but in my opinion we might not see that this resistance is broken fully. We could potentially see that NAS100 having a bounce from this level, so which is around 11,971.59. okay, so it could have a bounce. So what I will, if I trade, I will close my trade here, or it might break this low, but what I think that this month highly likely the price will respect this resistance zone. Okay, so in fact we don't need that much, isn't it? If we can enter in the right place with the fastest move, that's it, isn't it? As a trader, we don't need to hold a trade for months, years. We need a proper entry point, take the profit, get out of the market. Okay, and the market give another opportunity. That's trading. That's exciting, isn't it? So trading not only makes money, it makes life worthwhile. You know that it makes a lot of excitement when we see profit on trading account. It feels good, and it's a freedom, isn't it? We can pay the bills, we can pay the petrol, We don't need to go to a job that we don't like. We don't need to go to a job that the boss that create unnecessary stress. Okay, yeah, that's a freedom really. So what I would say that NAS100, what I see that there is a bullish engulfer now. See this price action here, bullish engulfer followed by this triangle. Okay, it is in fact another bullish pattern. So what we could see later today, a little bit of false breakout and then another spike. Okay, so I will keep that in my radar, the indices for potential bullish setup. Okay, as soon as I will find that, I will definitely enter a trade on this one as well, so which is pretty important for me to find suitable entry opportunity. See, I'm very what I can say, I program myself to be like, sometime I act like a tree. Okay, like being patient like a tree. Okay, wind is coming, blowing me, okay, this way and that way, but the foot is grounded. So that is how trader is. Okay, until I see my setup, I don't jump on a trade. So that's how the stronger patience you will have, the better trader you will be. This is the big part of trading psychology. You have to be, in fact, very patient. So if you are struggling in patience, then I would say that you can use some kind of what I called it depends. Everyone has a different kind of personality types. So basically, to deal with patience, what I would say that look at the bigger picture, like the multi-time frame analysis. Bigger picture will give you a big relief. So bigger picture means step back and then write down first reason why you are trading. Many people don't look at that part. This is very important, because once you see a clear reason for trading, then you can stay patient. Because see, all the action comes from ourselves, right? So once you know, for example, let's say I'm gonna get out of this trade, or I'll take a trade that is not there. So that's the emotion that working. Now how you can be patient is when you have a clear reason, a big reason for trading, then for smaller reason will not impact you. Okay, when you look at the bigger picture, this is the key secret that many trader, not only in trading, in everything. So find a clear reason for your trading, write it down. Okay, and then you'll see how the emotion is being generated to hold on to the market. Okay, see, you don't have to be super profitable, just don't quit, stick to the game, trade in a smaller account or even a demo account. Give yourself some time. I can guarantee, I can assure you that if you don't quit, you're going to make it. Okay, as long as you are not quitting, you'll do it, no doubt about it. Okay, so that said that if you hang out long enough in a barber shop, you'll have a haircut. Okay, that's the secret of everything. Don't quit, you can do it. Okay, so let's jump on to let me look at the chat, guys and girls. Okay, so Kalim, salam sir, thank you Kalim, no problems, thanks a lot. Hi, can you see EU, GU and AU? Yeah, I'll look at it now. EU, CU and JU. So hi sir, morning, thank you very much. Arimili, what's the time frame to enter gold? Okay, so gold, currently we are on a trade. Arimili, I don't know you entered it, but for the time being, if we see that another doji, maybe we might be able to add positions, but let's see how this candle is forming will give us a direction. But looks to me that it will go up further. Hannah, good morning, coach. Hannah, thank you very much. Kumar, what about gold today, sir? Kumar, gold to me is bullish. We already discussed, and as you can see, we already bought gold and we are running a trade which is in little profit, and I'm hopeful that we'll have another hit on gold, as we closed one trade early in the beginning of the week, and now we start. Yesterday we closed one with partial profit. Now we are looking forward to have another one, so let's see what happened. Hi sir, how are you? Thank you, Ahmed, thank you very much. Absolutely. Okay, let's look at GU, EU and CU and AU. So let's look at AU first, Aussie dollar. Now Aussie dollar, as I told, that mostly replicate gold. So we see that Aussie dollar is in a resistance zone. Looking at the monthly to see, in fact, for me, I think that we might see a little further push to the upside on Aussie dollar, and then probably we'll see retracement. In fact, we might see this move will go a little further to the upside, because Aussie dollar has a strong bounce from the monthly support zone, and highly likely that Aussie dollar will go up further, because after this kind of bounce the price normally goes a lot to grab liquidity. Looking at weekly on Aussie dollar, as you can see, the price has crossed the weekly low, grab the liquidity. Now it is heading to the upside. So AUD USD, if I look at this movement here, what we have seen that the price has gone up to this level, and from that zone what we have seen that AUD USD has come back down, cross the weekly low, grab liquidity, now heading to the upside. Okay, so in fact what I think that we might see a little big move on a AUD USD, because the way the pattern has been formed, I think that's gonna come here. Okay, it's gonna come here. Okay, so if I take a Fibonacci level for Aussie dollar, this movement, let's see what it did, and you can see that the price almost came exactly 38.2% Fibonacci level, not that little bit away from it. The reason, let me readjust that Fibonacci level. Yeah, so little bit away. That's the sign that Aussie dollar in fact is showing a strong momentum. So weekly, as the price is facing this weekly list, I think that it will go up a little further. Okay, highly likely, because the way the price action has formed is very strongly bullish. You might say, how do you know? See, you don't need anything else, just look at the health of the candles. Okay, see, the actual traders, they don't look at the chart as a candle, they look at the chart, they see people on the chart. See, if you look at that way, if you change your imagination, it will in fact change the way you look at the market. You can see that Aussie dollar, if you look at all those candles, look at them as a battleground. Okay, and see who is dominating the market. You see that green candles, they are very strong. Look at the red one, very narrow. So who is dominating will dominate until someone else take over. So for that time being, we see that Aussie dollar, in fact, the bulls are still dominating, right? The red is very narrow, green is stronger, so bullish. Looking at the daily, we have seen the pattern is bullish. You can see that there's a strong bullish engulfer on the daily. Correction, again, if we place our Fibonacci for this move, we see that the price came to 50% reasonable Fibonacci retracement, and we have seen a bounce. At the same time, the price tested this neckline, the previous resistance zone here, support here, resistance, turning resistance, turning support here, and we have seen a push. So the price action is bullish. Now on the intraday perspective, so all those analysis giving us bullish setup, will not think of selling anyway. So the whole point of all those analysis is to give you, is even if you do the analysis, the main point is to decide either to buy or sell. Okay, couple of things as a trader need to decide. Further, you need to decide about the direction. You're gonna buy or you're gonna sell. This is the whole point of multi-time frame analysis is basically to decide either to buy or sell. Now once you found the direction, the next thing is when to buy and sell. Okay, and that's it, and then hold the trade for getting the proper profit target. So with that in mind, we see that AUD USD, in fact, in this time frame as well, the bulls are strongly still, stronger. Look at the candles here. Okay, all those candles, these are strongly bullish, as you can see. And with that bullish move, we see the prices even in this zone here, you can see greens are very prominent in comparison with the narrow dodges. So all those time frame, 4 time frame aligning in the same direction is very important. We see that AUD USD is bullish, so highly likely that the price should continue to rise. Okay guys, hopefully that you understood. Let me know the chat. Charles, good morning coach, can you look at EU and AU? Okay, I look at it, AU, look at EU. Kumar, thank you, no problems, thank you very much guys. As I mentioned, if you want to learn our strategies and also trade with us in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, you can find a link in the description area. There is an opportunity for 24-hour to have a discount, a big discount, Black Friday sale, which is ending this weekend, only for 24 hours, to help every traders, because the goal of this academy is to help traders. So take that opportunity, go to the description area, visit the website, join us to join our academy, where you will be receiving all the trade alerts that we are trading, and also you will have this our trend following strategy indicator, and also you will be part of our VIP community. Thank you very much. Now let me look at next pairs that you will be looking at. Okay, so let's look at now okay, so Euro pairs, let me look at all of them. I'm just looking at all those pairs guys to see, in fact, okay, let's look at euro dollar guys. Let me see what it is doing. Euro dollar now, okay, euro dollar, always, as you see that I look at the bigger picture, monthly perspective. It in fact came to a very crucial zone where there is a previous, let me draw this level, previous resistance zone, which is turning previous support zone turning resistance. If you closely look at, you see that euro dollar, in fact there is a support here, okay, support here, support here, which is in fact turning resistance here on euro dollar. Now what I think that euro dollar might have I think it will go a little further up, okay, and then we could see a deeper retracement. But from the higher time frame perspective, this is in fact a bullish structure. We see that there is already a trend line has been created. You can see this is the euro dollar support level on the monthly perspective and had a bounce. Now if we look at the weekly time frame, we see that euro dollar has done exactly as per the analysis that posted during the weekend as a weekly forex forecast separately, and euro dollar in fact has broken the low of the weekly and then going up. Now the question is, either is it going to break the weekly high or no? I think that we might see a little push, okay, at least to the weekly high or even higher than this, and then we might see a rejection. Looking at the daily, this is like AUD USD euro dollar also has created a bullish price action starting from here, a move. Now this is the last day of trading week. Now the only thing may happen is that it might come down a little bit to test the daily support at some point, or it may not, based on how we see the lower time frame. Now this is the daily support, as you can see. Now the way euro dollar has created, guys, this price action, you see this is a bullish price action. Highly likely that the price will respect this level, because if you closely look at it, you see that it's creating series of higher low, okay. Now starting from here, you remember that when I was doing the live streaming here, you guys was thinking to sell. I don't know how many of you remember that when this candle formed, everyone wants to sell because the euro dollar has tested the 20 EMA from a pin bar. And what did I say? That euro dollar did not break the local structure, okay. Still it is bullish and did it. After I closed the live streaming, I was on trading, because I always look at the chart as much as I can, and I saw that euro dollar has breaking to the upside, okay. So now later what we see, that it did it every time the price created a strong bullish pattern. Now the thing is that if you closely look at, you see this euro dollar, there is a pattern here has been created, okay. It's in fact, let me draw that, then you see that pattern here. What do you see here? Can anybody tell me what do you see? An angry man? No, it's an inverted head and shoulder, okay. So what do you see? That it's an inverted head and shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder, head. Now with that inverted head and shoulder, what we have seen, euro dollar has gone up. Now once you see an inverted head and shoulder like that, breakout from that inverted head and shoulder, you can expect the price to test the neckline of the previous resistance as a support and then to continue to rise. That's how the market moves, right? So we see that in fact euro dollar has did that previous resistance here, okay, resistance here, and which is turning support here, okay. So it did its job, right? Now the price action to me is bullish on euro dollar, AUD USD, unless we see a very strong bounce from this monthly resistance. But at least for the time being, we can say that we still have a probability for 50, 60, 70 pips move to the upside after proper retracement. But what we see, the price action here is bullish. Thank you very much. Let's look at, sir, I have MT5 and your position state that indicator is okay. Johannes, our team is working for MT5 as well. So for those who are using only MT5, in a matter of week, you guys will receive that indicator in MT5 as well. Great news. The team is working it's everything is translated to like preparing for MT5 as well. Even C trader. How many of you use C trader? Let me know in the chat. I have a really great news for you as well. So anyone in this platform use C traders, so it will be available. Everything in this academy will be available for MT4, MT5, and also C trader and trading view. Okay, everything, because I want to give this value to everyone, whoever situation. How many of you use C trader? Let me know in the chat. And I want to know that how many of you there, so that I can tell the boys to prepare one for C trader too. So for everyone, everything. Okay, as I told you, the Forex Trading Wizard Academy is the best trading education you'll ever find. So let me look at Simon. Please don't trade Argo community. Okay, hi sir, please tell me know about USD cat. Thanks, no problems. Great learning, sir. Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you very much. That's the thing that. Thank you. Kumar, sure, I will join today. Thank you, Kumar. You're welcome. You're welcome to Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Institutional position open have to be closed. Okay, so sir, future. Sir, in future, please make a video on chart reading. Thanks. Yeah, I'll look at it. I'll do it for the beginners, how to read the candlestick pattern, for beginners and intermediate and even advanced traders. There's a lot of things that's coming up. Make sure, guys, you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out, and also press that bell button, because once you press that bell button, trading content need very quick attention. Sometimes you see that I post some analysis that work out very well in most of the time. So if you press bell button, you're notified and you can take action, make money from trading. AUD CAD, NZD, USD. Yep. Hello sir, will US30 pull back and then rise up if the support levels? Yeah, that's what I'm expecting, US30 to pull back and then rise up. That's what I think. Trading view, thank you very much. Thanks, no problems. That's good. I'll be joining that. No problems, Jonas. Thank you very much. You are always welcome. Great job, guys. So okay, so let me look at now all those pairs, how they are doing as the candle close is coming nearly. So let me look at all those pairs. AUD CAD, so Euro CHF also, you are running a bullish trade, and I strongly believe that this price also will continue to go up. Okay, what I see that, guys, GBP CAD looks like that creating a bearish move. I think the GBP CAD might reverse. I think at least certain level. Let's leave it aside. Okay, so what GBP USD done? Let's see how it does. looks like that Gbpusd had a little bit of rejection from the top. Okay, but based on how this candle will close will really determine a lot of things. Looking at the daily, I really so you see that Gbpusd in fact came to a monthly resistance zone. Okay, so this is a monthly resistance zone. Okay, there is a doji. Okay, what I think that, guys, I think Gbpusd for short term, if we look at the monthly, there is a resistance here. Okay, there is a doji. You see, this is the monthly doji, and from that doji there is also doji here. Okay, what I think that we might see primarily a bounce. That's what I expected. Let me look at the daily. How this candle is closing is really crucial. We see that back to back quite a few rejections. There's one rejection here. Okay, so trading against the trend is not a good idea at the point, but looks like that we might see some deeper retracement on Gbpusd. Okay, so what I'm assuming for Gbpusd, what it could do, guys, what I think that it might respect this doji here. Okay, you see there is a narrow doji, highly likely that Gbpusd will respect that low, and from that zone we might see that bullish move is happening. But we see some little rejection from the top, but as I told you that trading against the trend is a suicidal attempt, so I will not be doing that. I'll be observing unless we see a very clear reversal. If we see a strong rejection from the top with a false breakout, then we will be selling. Otherwise, still we need to think that Gbpusd is still bullish, and I'll not convince, or anyone don't convince to sell the market, as this is a long-term bull market. Okay. So US oil, as I mentioned, guys, looks to me bullish. There is a bullish engulfer. In fact, you can see middleman, which is a very strong bullish signal, followed by this one also forming a bullish. So in all of them, US oil looks very strongly bullish. What I think that this one will slowly come back to this level here at least, so which is yeah, around 217 points move. Okay, let me look at the chat. Bye. Thank you very much. Let me look at. I have been following for a week now, and I have learned too much. Learned so much. Here is Botswana. Thank you very much, Blessing. Thank you for your appreciation. Yeah, because we give education from the place of heart, and we want to help the trader, because as I mentioned before, that see, intention creates the result. Keep in mind, everyone of watching this video right now have the ability to become a profitable professional trader. Every one of, I'm guaranteeing, I'm assuring you. Okay, the reason is because the intention. See, I'll tell you something very, very truth is, look, I talked before long ago, you know, these days I am really busy with my academy, with the students, but when I was like long ago, when I was doing a job, meeting with people a lot of, so what I see that, see, every one of people I met, they have a vague idea of what they want in life. And some of them, for example, I asked some of my friends, why you are doing this job? And they said, yeah, I'm doing this job yeah, because I like it. But at the same time, if I like start to ask question, then why you are not thinking to do something big? They will say, well, I want to be a successful. But subconsciously, that like if I tell a particular person that subconsciously, in fact, need to want it, what do you want? Okay, I want to be independent trader, I want to be a profitable trader, I need to want it subconsciously. So that's the key points that you need to understand when you want to be a trader. Say that I want it. Okay, I want to be a trader, subconsciously want it. Okay, so if you many traders, many people resist subconsciously what they want, and that's the most important part, guys. Keep in mind of trading psychology. Okay, very good, no problems. Overbought, Gbpusd, like you. Hi coach, NZD CAD help, I'm waiting to buy. Okay, let me look at NZD CAD. Okay, for me NZD CAD is bullish. Okay, but why? Let's say then if I'm told to buy now, okay, I'm not gonna buy now. The reason is, firstly, it is a bullish market, but this current candle, you can see that this is the current candle. It grabbed liquidity a little bit, creating a long wick candle. So there is one probability to happen is for the price to come back again and do like that. Okay, so it's a bullish market, but it's still, it didn't create a proper false breakout to the downside, which is very important. Okay, for NZD CAD, looking at daily, so for buying, you see that there is a strong bullish engulfer followed by a doji. It is in fact a continuation pattern. Okay, but at the same time, if we look at this support, we need to see that the price has come to this level. Okay, Yeah, so we need a little bit of liquidity grab and then to continue to go up. If you look at, this is a shooting star, but what likely to happen that we might see a little bit of a penetration to the downside and then continue to go up. So for me to go long with that pattern, what I need, a false breakout and then bullish candle like this one that we entered on gold. Okay, we have seen that it, in fact, it has grabbed the liquidity from here and then we have entered. Okay, so yeah, that's the thing, guys. Let me look at it. GBP, JPY. What about gold? Yeah, look at it. I mean, if you don't trade argo commodities like corn, wheat, coffee. What's the question, Simon? I didn't understand what you mean by this. Can you clarify a little bit? Okay, guys, in the meantime, I'm going to explain. I'm going to GBP JPY. Let me know what's your goal in trading. I want to know, which will really help me to know more about you. What's your goal in trading? Like, what's the goal that you set for trading? Let me know in the chat so that I know, in fact, what you are chasing. So monthly perspective, GBP JPY, let's do a full analysis. What do we see that GBP JPY on the monthly perspective? This is a bullish market. Okay, what we see, there is a long bullish engulfer on the monthly, bullish doji, followed by this bullish engulfer, followed by we see that this current monthly candle is a long wick candle and then rejecting 5 days remaining. It is a bullish market on GBP JPY. Highly likely that this price will continue to go up. Looking at the weekly, we see that on the weekly perspective as well, after this big move, the price created back-to-back 2 weekly bullish candle. This one also bullish, followed by this one. What we see that creating a narrow candle on the monthly, on the weekly. So both bullish. Looking at daily, now if you closely look at on the daily, this price action, in my opinion, creating a very strong bullish. The reason is, you see there is a daily very strong bullish engulfer that has grabbed the liquidity from here and then created this daily structure. See, this structure is in fact a typical bullish price action. The reason is, see, if anyone trading GBP JPY, stop loss below this low could be a good place. The reason is, you can see this already grab liquidity from the top. This is the daily chart, grab liquidity from the bottom. So in fact, created this move, created a structure, grab liquidity once from the top, once from the bottom. Okay, now preparing for a move. Okay, so preparing for a trend, and that's what I wait for, the grab liquidity from the bottom, grab liquidity from the top. So it almost finished its job, doing both side liquidity grab. Now the next thing for me is to find a candle that will create an initiation, what it called, that will initiate a movement to the upside. Okay, so that's what I need. Okay, so what about natural? You look at it, Emmanuel. Mine is to make money and survive without having to sacrifice time. We're from yeah, very good. Yeah, dealing with cool weather in NYC. I mean, Emmanuel, very good goal. That's very good. I appreciate that. You deserve it, Ahmed, to be a pro trader. Absolutely amazing. Seriously, financial freedom. We're looking forward to join you. Thank you, Madami. You can do it. Absolutely. Srunas, decode the algorithm. Very good. Thank you very much. Jane, to be successful trader by mid 2023. Very good. Clear vision, Jane. Thank you very much. If Gbpusd was down, awesome. So can you show bullish setup in US30, please? Gbpusd, absolutely. So yeah, so we are talking about JPY. What I think that this is the support zone, and JPY highly likely that will respect this support and highly likely it will go bullish. Okay, so now in terms of goal, I see that yeah, every one of you really choosing the right thing. See, you know, the famous sage Carl Jung, he said that who we are is not what happened to us, is who we choose to be. So first you need to choose to be a trader or a person who really want financial freedom. Then you can be, because the time you are spending here and also is investing your money in everything in trading, it has to be worthwhile. And to do that, what you need is, in fact, you have to choose to be. Okay, see why the word come choose to be, because in most of us actually we don't choose. We are told in a very early age. It's like it's from the school culture or family. We are brought up in a way that's difficult to break out and to create the life that we want to create, and that's the hardest part. And that's, to do that, you need to choose to be. Okay, once you choose to be, you become, no doubt. So to choose that, you need to take smaller actions every day, smaller steps with proper guidance, and you can be. Okay, so what we see currently on US30 setup. Alright, so we see that, guys, US30, you can see this is the resistance coming up on the monthly, and at this point, see, at this point, it is in a very crucial zone. We need to see a little bit deeply how this price action is reacting, because you see this dotted line here, there is a resistance. This is the monthly resistance. Now either it is breaking this resistance or it is breaking down from here, is crucial part. So when the price hit this kind of resistance zone, the only thing that we can do is to wait and see how we can do. Okay, so yeah, there will be London session after some time, and the New York session. As I mentioned, weekend is very, very crucial. Definitely, as soon as we will find very good trading opportunity, we will be entering the trade. Euro dollar, after 13 minutes, this candle closing looking like that, still bullish. Gbpusd also, to me, is still bullish, unless we see a very aggressive drop. I think that they are still bullish unless we see a clear reversal. So for the time being, we will keep running the trades that we are running, and as soon as I will find any new opportunity, I will jump on the trade in time. And hopefully that, let's look at the news calendar. I think that we don't have any significant news today upcoming, so that means that the price should move, should start to trend. So yeah, so during the London and New York session live, as soon as I will find any new trade, I will be jump on the trade. And in the meantime, if I find anything, I will send it to the straight to the academy students. So if you wanna be In that as well, you can find the link in the description, and also visit the website. There's a Black Friday sale. You can take that advantage for 24 hours. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna end this session for today, for this session, and I will come back later today again live on during the New York and London session. Make sure you press that bell button, and if I find a trade in the meantime, I'll be on it. So also join the free Telegram channel. If there is any live trade we do on YouTube, I do post update on the free Telegram channel. You all this link below this video. With that said, stick to the channel, subscribe and follow everything that we are posting, and I'm sure you'll find your pathway to become a profitable trader. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon after a couple of hours. Okay, before Ron Saki, Gbpusd, that is head and shoulder, sir, or not? So Gbpusd is bullish. I see a head and shoulder, but I can't say that it's a reversal. The price action is bullish. Trend is the main factor that you need to consider. Okay, absolutely you can do. Thank you very much. I'll see you very soon.